Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to order replacement books for Follet Bound books. So you can pull these books periodically as you're checking in books and you notice that books are totally falling apart. You're going to mark them as out for repair in Destiny, and you're going to put them aside to repair later. Of those books, you can set aside some of them that are kind of beyond repair and or they are Follet bound. So these Follet bound books will say on the back cover Follet bound. This one says Follet Bound Platinum. I believe that one, or even just the Follet Bound with a circle, either one should be fine. They come with a lifetime guarantee. So I usually do this for books periodically. If I have a rainy day, I will just go through the collection. Usually I will hit our biggest, most circulated books first. So that would be any graphic novels. I'll look to see any graphic novels that are really worn, and I'll specifically look for the Follet Bound Platinum or Follet Bound marker on the back, and then I'll pull those. And then fantasy, sometimes realistic fiction, sometimes 39 Clues I Survived, any series, anything that's heavily circulated. We want to make sure that these books are lasting us a long time and that we don't have to spend our money by replacing the same books over and over. If they're that highly circulated, they're going to get worn out. So it's good to go ahead and just replace them since they'll do it for free, rather than continuously trying to spend all of our time on repairs. In the meantime, it's good to go ahead and kind of repair them as much as possible. I would say at least 50% of the time, Follet will end up not replacing the book, and that is just due to publishers having those books out of stock. So sometimes they'll discontinue books, they'll quit publishing it, it'll be out of print, various reasons. A lot of times they'll just turn us down and say, sorry, we don't carry that book, or the publisher's out of stock, or it's out of print. So then we can't get it anyways. So I like to hold on to the books and repair them. Or if it's beyond repair, then just keep it as out for repairs before we weed it. Because if Follet comes back to us and says, no, sorry, we can't send it, and I've already weeded the book and tossed it, then we have nothing, and then I have to try to remember to go back and order it. So it's a lot easier if we just keep it on hand. I just actually tossed a book to the side, and I had made a note because it is not Follet bound. There's a page missing in it, so it's kind of useless at that point. So that's kind of beyond repair. We don't have the page to even try to repair it. So I just kind of made a note that I ordered this on my next order, and I just set it aside so I know that it's coming, and once it comes in, I can toss it. Otherwise, if it doesn't end up coming in, then I know I need to order it from another vendor if that's one I still want. So the rest of the books, that whether you're setting them aside periodically or whether you're setting them aside as you are checking books in and you notice, oh, this one's really bad, it either needs to be repaired or replaced if it's Follet bound. So once we have a good stack going, we'll go ahead and send in the order to Follet. So this is how you do that. You're just simply going to send an email. The email goes to customerservice@follet.com. Okay, so customerservice@follet.com. The information I provide is our school name, and then I provide a list of the title of the book, the author of the book, and the barcode of the book or books. I also let them know what is defective about it. So in the case of this book that I have here, this book is, I would say that the spine has completely come out. So the spine, the binding has come undone. So binding undone. And then I would also say that the top of the spine is worn or warped, and the bottom of the spine. Okay. So I just kind of let them know what happened, that it's defective. And I've just found, just kind of a tip, I feel like if you get too many books on there, if I send them a spreadsheet of like 30 books, I found that when I do that many, then they tend to ask us to mail them the books. So they'll provide a shipping label, and then we have to find a box and get all of them, weed them, ship it to them, and then they inspect and then send us the replacements. And I find that to be a hassle, so I try to just do kind of a few at a time, maybe a handful or so, and that seems to work a little bit better. So that's how you take care of the books that need to be replaced. Just getting that done every so often, and then it will keep our collection looking nice and protect our investment and all of our budget money that we're spending on these books, and just kind of keep them nice a little longer, especially with those graphic novels. All right, thank you.